I'm gonna keep it 92 plus 8. And this video is a million, billion, trillion percent just a Sonic fan geeking, being crazy, talking everything I want to talk about the new Sonic Racing Crossworlds video game. I'm gonna be saying Sonic Racing Crossworlds in this video probably 40 times each. It's full legal government name every time. But for real, just me geeking, being excited, being happy for however long this video is. I've been following the game for a grip. I've been super hype ever since Summer Games Fest when everything was revealed, and then the SpongeBob and Patrick reveal. I was looking at the leaks, and it's just been a wild, crazy ride that's been pulling me along like Pinocchio and them, like on a string. Like when he lies and his nose grows, that was low key them pulling me along. That doesn't make any sense, but but basically I'm just gonna talk about everything I'm excited for, everything I've enjoyed doing up to the launch of the game, make some tier list, make some recipes off the Sonic cookbook, and just yap session, extreme yap session video with some okay editing, some alright editing, a little gameplay in the back from my experience with the open beta network test, and it's gonna be a movie. It's gonna be a movie. Now I'm gonna tell you everything that you may or may not care about. And then we'll make some food from the Sonic cookbook and make a couple tier lists. Stinker. Extremely quick summary time. Sonic Racing Crossworlds is the new Sonic racing game with, in my humble, sweet opinion, the best graphics of any Sonic game ever made. I will fight anybody on that. I'm just kidding. I'm a nice boy. I will not fight anybody on that, but I think it genuinely looks the best, as we see in the trailer footage in this video right now. I think that the graphics are beautiful. Sonic Racing Crossworlds has the largest, biggest, humongous base roster, including a billion characters from across the entire franchise, including characters that haven't been playable since 1997, such as the iconic Charmy Bee that everybody loves. Everybody loves Charmy Bee, and characters that you typically don't play as, like the wonderful Zaz and Zavok. Like, the haters are gonna say, we hate the Deadly Six, we hate the Deadly Six, but me personally, I'm Zaz Nation. I'm Charmy Nation for life.
Xena? Okay, that's such a fuck. Why the fuck do all their names have Z's too? So fucking stupid. They're called the Deadly Six. They don't gotta all have Z names. They fucking suck. What's my final opinion? They suck. They're lame.
But don't worry, Zaz and Zavok and the entirety of Zaz and Zavok Nation, no matter how many streamers, small streamers that I totally do not know, no matter how many of them hate you, I will always like you a little bit, forever. And that's why I'm happy about this. It's an excellent roster, but that's the point. The most tracks in any Sonic racing game. 21 at launch with a minimum of 11 crossworlds. I couldn't find any more when I checked the wiki, but there is more than that for sure. And we already know the DLC will include multiple additional Grand Prix, including the Minecraft world, the Pac-Man world, the digital Pac-Man world, you know, when they go in the arcades or whatever, and the Minecraft when they go in the end and they fight the dragon. I've never done that in any Minecraft playthrough, but it looks fire. And the Bob Esponja Bikini Bottom level. And some fire tracks that were stuck in my head for a grip after that beta, which, you know, the beta was fire. I ain't gonna talk about that yet, but the beta was fire, and it did have some real earworms that stuck in my mind for a grip. not only does it sound fire, there's 2 different variations of each song that sound even more gas. If you was playing the beta like I was in the footage that you can see above, where I'm in second place the entire time, you know that music, when it kicks in, it really hits. It really feels like you're racing on the Sonic Racing Crossworlds racetrack. I really felt like I was flying through the sky, getting hit by tentacles and weights and whatnot, and getting ran over by monster trucks while this fire track played. And it was amazing, bro. It was amazing, for real, for real. And for real, I forgot I was doing the whole explained to people who don't know thing, but during the second lap, every track, it changes to a different one. The whole gimmick is that you cross worlds. What? Sonic Racing cross world? That's besides the point. Every second lap, you go to a different world. Beautiful whales, beautiful giant kraken, something crazy will always be there. And it is true gas. Makes every race completely different, way more enjoyable, and it always adds a little bit of spice to every single race. And makes the differences cannot be understated, because after you play a game for 50 hours, you feel like you've seen it all. But now every race, no matter how many times you've raced, it'll always be different, and I love that feature. And it gives you a little splash of some cool music during it too. And on topic of the music, every time you win as a character, it plays their own unique fire theme song. And if you're a Sonic fan and you hear one of these songs, like if you're playing Silver and you win and you hear that Dreams of an Absolution play, I know that you're finna start busting nuts. Because I was about to. So besides all the animations and tricks and wild stuff they be doing, if you win a race, you get to see your favorite character. For me, obviously it'll be Zaz and Zavok, obviously, and Charmy, of course. You get to see them bust it down, and they all get a theme song. And after that, they start talking to each other like they're on a podcast or something.
Pleasure to see you again. Unfortunately, we are fated to be adversaries for the duration of this race.
I'm all about fighting destiny, but if you want a spirited competition, I'll give it my all. Brace yourself.
And to somebody outside looking in, all of that seems small, but when you play the game and it starts adding up, when you see your favorite characters interact, see them get their own theme songs, see them animate and talk to each other after so long of these characters not really being in the spotlight, it really hits. It really hits, because I'm not really a fan of Silver, but the new voice actor, as you just heard, he's doing them right. New SBO actor doing them right, and it looks good. You hear the nice background track play, and you know you're about to hit a fire race up. You know, if you win, you get the reward of seeing Silver start breakdancing. Like I'd race for that. If Silver the Hedgehog is gonna breakdance, I'm gonna race. Like I'm gonna. And the craziest part is, I haven't even talked about how I actually feel about the game. I talked about the graphics first, and normally I'm not like that. Graphics aren't the most important part about a game. Music is pretty important, but it's not the most important either. But when the music combines with how great the tracks look, and you're soaring through the joint, favorite character, favorite racer doing all these tricks, talking to you and all that, it feels spectacular. The game with dynamic camera turned on feels super fast. Everything feels super action-packed and hectic and fast-paced. Some people don't really like hectic gameplay, so if you don't really like hectic gameplay, I actually wouldn't suggest this game, to be honest. It's not always hectic, and there's other game modes where it's more like chill and slow and relaxed. For example, I played the demo that came out about today when I'm recording this, and if you put that joint on 50 speed, it becomes like a walk in the park snail super race, bruh. It's like Turbo, but if Turbo didn't have any jetpacks or anything. It's crazy. But really, overall, I'm super impressed with the game. I would say ignore the footage on screen. That was terrible. I don't know what I was doing right there, but I think that this is an amazing game. It's easily the best kart racer I've ever played. I've played many Mario Karts, and I've played all of the old Sonic racing games, and I would say this is definitely the best visually, aesthetically, and gameplay wise. The content is insane. I haven't even talked about the gadget system. I might have a picture on screen, I might not, but the gadget system is just amazing. The customization of the cars, you can pick the front, the back, all with different stats. All the characters have different stats as well. It all comes together to make every single thing you do completely unique, and that would be enough That would be enough. But even during the open beta, the open test, I was having fun, and we didn't even have most of the gadgets or characters unlocked. The replayability was there from the beginning, and when the game comes out, it'll be adding even more. The systems in place are just perfect for longevity of a game, and I would proudly cop that joint in a pre-order. In fact, I did. I didn't buy it. I didn't even buy it. My girlfriend saw how excited I was to play this joint, and she instantly copped that. She instantly copped that as soon as we saw the Summer Game Fest trailer. Yes, I've been following it for that long, and yes, I've been excited. Yes, I've been excited. Yes, I'm low-key a hipster with it. Like, yes, I was fiending for Sonic before y'all. Yes, I'm low-key lame. Yes, I'm low-key a hipster. It's just how it is. Nerds for life. You know how it is, bro. If you're watching this video, you're literally like me, probably. You like, don't even judge me. But that's besides the point. That's besides the point. The gadget system, amazing. The customization, amazing. The gadgets are all like completely, even without the stats from the characters in the cars, the gadgets themselves can change the game entirely, bruh. Them joints will make you drift quicker. They'll make your drift wider, but more rewarding. It'll give you rings for doing tricks. It'll raise the ring limit if you want to play more like safe like gameplay wise. It'll literally change anything and everything that you want. It's actually super cool. And if you're like my partner, my significant other, you're picking that joint, the spin to win gadget, where you spin around and do crazy circles and shrimp. But yeah, but most people are probably gonna pick the air tricks. I didn't really have any experience with the air tricks in the open beta because I wasn't really rocking with the tricks. I felt like, let me play a boost character. In the beta, I was maining Wave, Storm. I sprinkled a little Zaz in there, a little Amy, and fine, I'll admit it. Since I told you guys who I was playing anyway, I'm not as big of a Zaz and Zabok fan as I portrayed, but I will say, my girlfriend and I, our most played character in total was Zaz at the end of the beta. It was Zaz, and I'm not lying. The first character I played was Knuckles. He was cool. I like the power characters. It seems like they take reduced damage from projectiles. It gives you more like safety. People were complaining about how Extreme Gear seems to be very like fragile, but every car has its strength. The power cars, they're a bit slower, but they recover quicker when they're hit. They're good for throwing punches and throwing the whatever. It's crazy I say throwing punches, but one of the items is throwing a punch. Y'all get it if you play a game. You understand. What was I even talking about? Bro got completely sidetracked. I'm not editing this out. This is called passion. This is called someone who really cares about what they're talking about. The gadget system is fire. The characters are fire. The Extreme Gear, very quick, but it's hard to control. It gets real crazy, so you need to pick gadgets to complement your play style. If you want an Extreme Gear that goes super fast, you might want to pick a power character that can more easily recover from certain attacks. Or if you want a power character, you might want to pick like a speed or an acceleration car to go a bit faster while also resisting a bit. Or if you're handling, you'd be very good at turning corners and whatnot, so you might want, more aggressive items to supplement your lead that you would get from easily making these turns. Just some ideas. I don't know if those have any credibility. When we get in the game, we will all see for ourselves. Now that tangent's over and I've talked about basically a couple of things that I wanted to talk about in this video, I think now's a good time for me to switch it up and make that tier list I promised. Sonic Racing Crossworlds tier list. This is actually going to be a tier list based on how much I actually like them, or maybe I'll spice it up, how much I'll judge you if you pick them. I'm going to be real. Normally, if you pick Mario in a Mario Kart game, that's lame. That's super lame. I'd put Mario in the bottom, but it's Sonic. It's Sonic, bro. Sonic got to be at minimum I'm not gonna play him myself because it's Sonic. I'm not trying to play Sonic in a Sonic racing game. I play Sonic in all his regular games. You feel me? But yeah, if you play him though, that's chill. No judgment. Same for Shadow. But controversial take, I don't like Shadow. I don't really like Shadow's character. I don't really like his voice actor or anything. Sorry to the Shadow heads. I'm out of here. That wasn't funny, my bad. I think Tails is chill, but I'm not really gonna play him. And in the game, he low-key be rocking his head back and forth a lot. He needs to low-key relax a little bit. In my goat Knuckles, gotta be in that was tight. Rouge, I think she's kind of cute in this game. I like her big white like ears and her like head and stuff. She looks like a bobblehead. It's kind of cute. It's kind of like how bats in real life are cute. Y'all are probably somebody's listening to this like, oh my god, the freak, the freak. He thinks Rouge is cute, but I mean like cute like a doll kind of thing. I'll put her way past cool. A doll, like cute like a stuffed animal. And Omega, he's cool, but I'm not really like a play him guy. He's cool, especially in the comics. He has some good moments in the comics. If you don't read the IDW comics, please do that. I said that with my finger pointed up like the nerd emoji. Amy, at first Amy was all the way down here, but after playing her and she says all her little trick lines, she's like 1, 2, 3, like she's in a cereal commercial.
1 and 2 and 3.
And I think that's low-key is kind of cool, so not bad. I played her more than I expected. And Cream is cute, but rumor is that Cream is actually meta. Cream is actually a meta pick. I don't know how I feel about that. I put her same level as Tails. She's cute. I like the Chow. Kind of wish the Chow was its own racer though, low-key. But that's controversial because in one of the old Sonic games, the Chow had its own car and Cream wasn't even in the game. but they're good together. They're good together. But I prefer the chocolate Chow that she hangs out with. Its name is Chocola. It's like brown. I think it's cuter than the blue one. So maybe they'll add a skin or something. Maybe they'll add a skin. I think Big is cool. But I don't know if I would really play him like that. So I'll put him in a not bad. Dang, this tier list is inconsistent AF. If it's how much I like them, bruh. If it's how much I like them, Big is way higher. Knuckles is on top. Vector's on top. Charmy, of course, who doesn't love Charmy? I've said it before, I'll say it again. Charmy, Zavok, and Zaz, easily S tier. Like, easily S tier. Let me skip to Blaze. I think Blaze is cool. She goes up there. SBO finally getting the spotlight in this game. You love it. You love it for him. I love it for him. I'm putting him way past cool. Charmy, it's Charmy. Like, name somebody who doesn't like Charmy. Vector, straight up there. I like all three of the Chaotix. Team Chaotix. Y'all feel me?
Team Chaotic.
Y'all feel me? But SBO, unfortunately, he's just way past cool. He's just super cool, just not as cool. Fine, Charmy isn't that as cool. I'm freaking joking. Vector is the GOAT, though. I do like some Jet. I'll put him next to Sonic. His comeback has been excellent. Very excellent. Wave has some swag. Wave has some real swag. She's mean to everybody she talks to, but she does have some swag to her. Storm, it's Storm. I love an IDW when Storm and Knuckles fight. They do it on site every single time. Love it. It's beautiful. Eggman, my sweet innocent girlfriend loves to play as Eggman. Shout out the Egg Chef. Shout out the Egg Chef. Agruma not bad. Metal Sonic is way cooler than regular Sonic. It's like, yeah, I want Sonic, but make him a cool robot that's cooler than Sonic. Like it's really not. It's not even a competition. Not a fan of Sage. She's cute, but I wouldn't play her probably. I know some dudes who would play her, but it's not for me. Shout out Zavok. Zavok Nation, where you at? Where you at? And Zaz, I might make they deserve their own tier, like, just for the Deadly Six. They have like a special place in my mind where I laugh at them, but I also laugh with them at the same time. They're also very cool in the comics. Comic heads, where you at? Eggpon, easily top tier. It's Eggpon. He has so much swag. I'll put Charmy in the Deadly Six category. It's Charmy. It's Charmy. Like, where else would you put him? I gotta put Silver. Silver's comeback, excellent. I would say Silver. I like Silver more than. Let's organize it a bit like this. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Pretty good order. Werehog is sick, but he doesn't have a voice in this game. I'll probably talk about that in a second when the regular video is back on. I'll put him next to regular Sonic. Joker, I don't care about Persona. Hatsune Miku, my significant other was probably convinced to give me this game because Hatsune Miku was in it. That was definitely a swaying factor, so I gotta put her in not bad. I have never played Yakuza, unfortunately. Sonic Prime is the most preschool baby show in the world. I'd even make a tier below this that says that says Sonic Prime. But 9 is the worst character in Sonic Prime. 9 is definitely the worst character in Sonic Prime. Sorry to the Sonic Prime heads. The worst character in Sonic Prime. The other two are alright. I like Knuckles more though. So yeah, thank you for coming to my iconic tier list. My favorite characters are at the top, my second favorite characters, and my third favorite. These top three I could see myself playing. Not really Sonic and SBO though. I just like them in general. Most of all, if I had to quickly reorganize this based on characters I actually like, and not like just if I'm playing them or not, Omega would be a bit higher. Sage is kind of alright. Tails is cool, but it's whatever. This is honestly about the same as it would normally be. I don't really like Amy's voice though, so if it was based on how much I like him, Amy would be down here somewhere. I also like Big more than Amy. So yeah, thank you guys for coming to my tier list segment of the video. I'll get you right back over. Now that we're off the tier list, I just want to give a quick lightning round of things I'm jazzed about, but I don't have a million things to say about them. First of all, I think the rival system is great way to have the characters interact more. If you're a Sonic fan like me, you know I was eating it up. You know I was eating it up along with everybody else in the Sonic community. These interactions have not only breathed more life into the characters that haven't been seen much, they've also allowed the fans to make up their own. I'm not saying it's completely made up. They've allowed the fans to take these things and take them to the stars, because I've seen a lot of art with Sage and more, and that's just from one clip. And they found out and started all this art and stuff before the voice lines were even out. It was from a leak. I'll show you right now. Not the leak, because you know.
Empire in my time. This is your chance to change your ways and become a force for good.
Your observation means I must work harder to ensure my father's vision becomes a reality.
Around this point in the video, I'll be showing some examples of what I'm talking about with the ads and the names and the sources and whatnot, so that you can go support a chill Sonic artist, and so they can get credit from my 2 viewers. Because you know I love some art, you know I love a small creator, you know I love someone who does what they like and does what they care about. And I'm gonna put that on the screen right MF now, because Silver and Sage talking was enough to just have the fandoms make hella art, fan stories, just a bunch of cool stuff based on Silver's future, where Sage is the villain. And I'm not saying like I'm a like I wanted Sega to do this exact thing. I just think it's cool that the interactions exist and that the fans have something to latch on to, because these characters have been unseen for a while. So having a bunch of interactions with characters that rarely get to talk, it's just great. And whoever wrote them, I suspect it was Ian Flynn. It probably was. I might fact check that, I might not, but let's be real, he's the #1 Sonic writer. I know I said writer, but I want to say writer, just so you know. I said writer because I don't want to sound crazy. I don't want to sound crazy, but it was probably that guy. He does a great job on pretty much everything that he touches. The Sonic community always complains about him, because Sonic community complains about everything. Everybody knows that. It's not new. And if he wrote these interactions, D1, it probably was him, because not only do the interactions reference things from the past, they perfectly reference them. For example, SBO and Zaz, when they interact, they reference IDW comics.
as I have before, with disciplined mastery of the self.
Blah, blah, blah. This punk gets lucky at one scrap and he thinks he's the best of the best. I'ma teach you some manners.
And it's something small, but it really like rewards people who are like invested in these characters in the franchise. Like, you get to it's just a random comic, but you get to hear from it again. Like, you haven't read it in probably a long time, but you remember, and you just so happen to be playing SBO and Zaz. You get to see them interact just like they did in the comic that you read forever ago. And I just think that's super cool. Like, I just think that's super cool. Like, I'm gonna say it again, I just think that's super cool. It's not even the only one either. I might play another example, I might not, probably because I don't know if I can think of one off the top of my head. But there's just a lot of good references, a lot of good moments that make the characters' interactions hit harder than most games' interactions do. The next thing I've decided to talk my mouth off about is just the tracks. Let's just talk about the tracks for a second. The tracks in this game are excellent. Like I said before, the open beta, I was happy playing the open beta for hours upon hours with only the first 6 tracks. Only the first 6 tracks, and they were all good. And every car that you have, this will be a little double feature, I guess. Every car that you have, every difference will change how you interact with the track. A handling character or a boost character will have a completely different experience. Power characters, completely different. Like, it's all crazy to me because a speed car will have the best on a straightaway, right? It'll be the best on a straight line because it has flat, great speed. But a boost, those turns are crucial. And on handling, you'll easily hit smaller turns and be able to cut ahead, which will be even more clutch when you're on a map like Colorful Mall and you can go through the red rings if you catch on to them quick enough. Just everything impacts and changes things. And every map, such as Metal Harbor, for example, has like alternate routes. I was gonna say hidden alternate routes, but they're not really hidden, but you might not catch them your first time around. They're not exactly like clear, so the hidden routes are very diverse. People don't always take them, and there's benefit from doing them and not doing them. In this game, if you take a hidden route, you have a pretty big risk at place. Like, you might die, you might fall off the map, like the one in the cloud map. I forgot what it's called, one with the clouds and air balloons. There's one hidden area that you can go that will you're probably just gonna fall off the map. If you even see it in the first place, you're probably falling off the map. But aesthetically, gameplay wise, just everything about these tracks, excellent. Some people don't like apatos. Why did I say apatas? Some people don't like apatos. Don't quote me on how to say it. I don't know. Some people don't like that map because of the beginning, very short, small, tight corridor. Me personally, I think stuff like that just adds to the diversity, because if there was no corridor, we don't get any laughing with our friends, laughing online about the giant monster truck running everybody over. We don't get people having fun on that map. Like, I think things like that need to happen. Like, some turns need to be super small, some maps need to be a lot different and stuff like that. Everything is diversified. The speed runs or the time trials, different every time. Everything, every race, every crossworld, everything is different, and that just adds a just amazing amount of flavor. Just amazing amount of flavor. So, maps good, cars good, and let me talk more about the cars while I'm here for my number 3 hot topic. My number 3 super hot topic. Let me swallow. Driving the cars is different with every single type of vehicle that you have. Like, the boost, some pretty tight turns on the boost, but very hard to control. The boosts are known throughout the community to be very skill oriented. The boost ones, the hoverboards or the extreme gear, whatever you want to call them, are known to be the high skill cap because they're very fast. You need to drift, you need to use boost correctly at all times, and if you get hit, it's very punishing unless you're using a power character. It's very punishing. So you have to get as much speed as possible, take advantage of every turn and twist and boost that you can get, and use as much skill as possible to win the race. Some people would suggest using gadget to supplement the difficulty. Like, the one that there's a gadget that lets you recover from getting hit quicker. That one's good on power characters for obvious reasons, but it's also very helpful for an extreme gear user. Stuff like that. Just the fact that the boost and the cars all have so much effect that allow the gadgets to shine even more. Very important stuff. It just adds so much replayability, just so much diversity that you can do. Like I went from playing Extreme Gear Storm to playing Zavok, just instantly completely different experience. The acceleration cars feel very different from the handling cars. The handling cars have completely different handling, obviously, than most things, and all the characters have their own base stats, and then all the cars have their own base stats, and then there's two halves of the car, and then the gadgets. It's just so much variability. It's probably one of the best customization features I've ever seen in a game. And I'm saying all this before we even get in the actual game. This is my experience with the open beta, the open network test, and the demo. It's just crazy. Like, so much detail, so much potential longevity. I just love stuff like that. Just love the customization. And that's not even including the fact that you can color them, you can add freaking decals, or decal, like from Sonic. But that's not the point. There's just so much stuff you can do with them that just completely change your playstyle. Just if you are playing this game, I would beg you to just read them, look into it, and see what you can do. Because I know a lot of people that would just go fast or something, but trust me, you should look into it for sure. And a lot of people, when they play games, just do the most simple thing that they can think of. Look up a guide. I think experiment. Don't just look up what's the best combo that you can get. I think do your thing for a chicken wing and pick what you like and pick what clicks with you and try new things and combine it all. Try a new character you wouldn't think you like, and then you end up liking Zaz a little bit more when you find out he's probably one of the best characters in the game. Just saying. And on the topic of customization, recently it was unveiled. I don't know why I'm like acting like I don't speak English in this video, but recently it was unveiled that there's like a friendship buddy system. You can like give racers your tickets to unlock more stickers and stuff for your car, which I think is very cool. Did I just win that race on the stream? Okay, oh wait, I lost. As you know, second place champion of Sonic Racing Crossworlds. I don't think I've won at all in the background footage. But anyways, that's beside the point. Hold on, let me tell you something while you're here. But you're this long in the video, I can talk to you for a second. But let me tell you something. How many times have I said that's besides the point in this video? About 20 times, bro. About 20 times. I don't even remember what I was going to talk about now. Recently, they unveiled that there was like a friendship system that you can donate like your currency that you get from winning races and playing games and whatever. You can donate to get stickers for specific characters. I don't know if there's anything else special, but on topic of unlocking stuff with in-game currency, we saw that Sage, you can pick between red and blue Sage, which gives the potential for skins to be in the game. I think I'll put a picture up right now, and I just think that that's cool. The potential for skins is there, and they said in an interview that this game will get more support post-launch depending on how successful it is. And if we're looking at the Steam charts and the pre-orders and stuff, and all the traction and the millions of views that these videos have, I might put a bunch of stuff on the screen right now, maybe all next to each other holding hands. It's looking good. The reviews are great. People are happy. Just everything is good. Everything is fine. And that is why it's time for the Egg Chef to shine. No, it's out of left field, but I said I would give you all a Sonic cookbook recipe, and I meant it. You're in it for the long term. We're 30 minutes deep in the video. I've been talking your ears off. You probably fell asleep. You know, if you fell asleep, thank you for watching this long. I don't make videos that much, but I'm sitting in my room with a little smile on my face. Like I miss making videos a little bit. Taking a vacation from work and stuff, chilling out in my room. Life is good for real. Like I know this is random, but thank you for watching. I appreciate it. If I get 5 views on this video, I'll be happy. And if you made it this far, hit up the comment section and say potato chicken. Potato chicken.
Potato. Potato who? Potato chicken.
Anyways, it is time for the Egg Chef to debut.
Today, we're gonna make the garlic collector.
Whoa.
Which is Vector's very classic, famous recipe. Like everyone knows that Vector makes the garlic collector.
Facts. That is classic Vector.
Very easy to make. I've made it once before. It was really good. So our ingredients here are. It calls for 2 sandwich rolls cut lengthwise. I have 2 Italian bread.
Wow, for $1.19.
Yeah, really good. If you want to prolong the shelf life of this, put it in the freezer. These have been in there since June.
Wow, I'm sure they'll be so yummy.
It's September now. About you. So we're gonna cut these lengthwise. There's gonna be hella curls everywhere, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Be very careful.
Why? Why should I be careful?
Well, if you guys are bougie and have good knives, you can cut yourself really easily. I've done it multiple times.
Are these good knives?
Yes. They're very good. If you guys want to get it, then one thing's worth it.
You think you have a storefront? You're actually gonna like that, bro?
Yeah, it's not like it.
Wow, okay, content creator. Wow, that was dangerous.
Yeah.
You said that they should do stuff like that in the kitchen?
Yeah.
Wow. It smells like bread.
Yeah.
A little bit.
I should have got a bigger cutting board, but this one is very small. And crumbs are everywhere. It's okay. It'll be fine.
I think it looks pretty good.
Mmm.
Wow.
Mmm. I'm gonna get. I'm gonna just cut this in half.
Or what is that?
Just butter. It calls for unsalted butter, but I like salt, so I have salted butter in here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna put this in the microwave for like 10 seconds. I might end up using a whole stick of butter, but we'll see.
Wow. So exhilarating. What are these ingredients? Bread,
Yeah, bread,
sauce,
sauce, or
butter.
butter, because it calls for like a garlic butter thing to put on, and then put on the sauce.
That sounds amazing.
I think a tablespoon of garlic.
Wow.
'Cause I
Is that a part of the recipe?
Yes.
Well, why'd you say you want to do it then? It's just like required.
Okay, let me read the recipe out to you guys actually.
Facts, like, what about your experience?
So it calls for a cup of unsalted butter that's room temperature, but if you're lazy, you just pop it into the microwave for like 10 seconds. A teaspoon of garlic powder, but we're using no garlic. A pinch of kosher salt, and then the 2 sandwich bread rolls. 4 to 6 ounces of our sauce. We have Rao's homemade marinara, all natural.
Think it'll be good?
I really hope so.
Great.
Mozzarella. I'm not gonna lie, we don't have any. We have Mexican because we love Mexico.
Whoa, why do we love Mexico? Oh, because they have Takis.
Tacos.
Oh.
And then dried oregano and dried basil, but we don't have that. But I have something better.
I mean, I thought you were like gonna tell them about your Mexican heritage, though.
We have Italian seasoning.
Okay.
So we're also gonna add this to the butter.
We love Mexico, but we're not from there. We just love Mexico.
Yeah.
Okay.
So preheat the oven. I've already done that behind the scenes. So my oven's already preheated. Yeah.
That's awesome.
And we're gonna combine the butter, garlic powder, and salt into a small bowl until well combined and spread a thin layer of it onto the sandwich.
That sounds amazing.
Take this, it's so yummy.
Wow, it is.
Spread it.
Wow. Wow, I love crumbs.
And I just cleaned the kitchen yesterday, so
Wow.
yeah, so really nice. And yeah, as I thought,
Run our
half a
stuff.
stick of butter is not enough.
What are we gonna do? It's gonna be so dry now. Egg Chef, it's gonna be dry.
No, you don't want that. It's fine. Our track is really cool, but no one gets it.
Oh my god. Girl. I did it.
Yeah, like, it was really empty yesterday. It's crazy what happened. We were in the house with 3 people.
There's a third person that lives here.
Yeah.
Are they from Mexico?
No.
So who's from Mexico? Why are you trying to like hide your Mexicanness? The people want to know who the Egg Chef truly is underneath the shell.
Guys, I'm actually Mexican.
What?
Yeah.
I literally.
I didn't want to, expose that because of these troubled times.
Wow. You said you're gonna lose viewers. They're gonna cancel you for being
Yeah,
Mexican.
so thank you to the government for forcing me to reveal my.
Yeah. You have to be yourself no matter what.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what they think, as long as you think that you're awesome. Am I right? That's the lesson for today. Love yourself, even if no one else does.
Yeah. Okay, so I finished reading this. It's very good, very great. Hello crumbs everywhere, but it's okay because you guys aren't putting me on fine now.
That's facts. Tell you what,
What?
I'll help you.
Wow.
This Egg Chef deserves someone to clean up a little bit. What's the next step?
Next up is to literally just put the sauce of your choice.
Wow.
Unless you want to follow it.
Where's the basil?
What the hell?
Oregano?
Because it's just a pizza sauce, it doesn't even say. We don't have any of that. So that's why we're just opting for Italian seasoning.
You said close enough.
Yeah.
How do
Because
you?
it has basil
And oregano?
and oregano, yeah, look.
Wow. But it also has margarine, thyme, rosemary, savara, and sage.
You're pissing me off. I
What? Bro, Sage isn't. It's in Sonic. Sage is a Sonic character. How do you feel about Sage from Sonic?
don't know what it is, guys.
What?
It's fake Sonic.
What? What?
Yeah, I only know normal stuff.
Like what?
I know Eggman and Tails and Sonic and Knuckles.
Aw. But you also know Vector and
Okay, well
Espio.
now, ever since I got into
You sound low-key reluctant with it. Like, why are you're not excited for Sonic Racing Crossworlds? You've been watching all the videos with me.
Ever since I got into a relationship with someone that's very knowledgeable, one may say, I have learned a lot about the series.
Wow. Are you happy about that?
Yeah, I think it's cool.
Aw.
I also learned that Sonic fans are freaking babies and whining and this and that.
Wow.
Whatever.
Facts.
That's how it is in every fandom, I guess.
I think Sonic fans are probably the worst that you can get in that genre.
You heard it here first.
Sonic fans are all humongous babies.
Big fat babies, sore losers.
Maybe 50%. But that's a lot. So tell us what you're excited about.
I'm excited to eat this.
Yeah, we're talking about Sonic as a Sonic video, so
Yeah? What?
tell us about your experience with Sonic Racing. For the Sonic Racing video you were in.
We played the open beta, open network testing 2 days ago, I think, maybe a week ago. I think I'm not good with time. And I really loved it. I was pretty reluctant at first because it's been like years since I played Sonic. They played a racing game. Pretty fun. And I'm excited to play the real thing.
Wow. What was your
Early
favorite?
access.
You said early access?
Yeah.
You pre-ordered the Sonic Racing?
Yes, we pre-ordered and we got the deluxe bundle or something.
Yeah,
Something.
so
It
excited.
was like $90 I think.
Not for real.
Well, like I got it like that, so it's
Okay.
Good.
Okay.
That's my paycheck.
Wow. Okay. Who was your favorite character in the Sonic Racing Crossworlds beta?
I really like playing Eggman and Daz.
Yeah, Zaz Nation.
Yeah, I don't have much experience with Daz.
Just fine. Nobody does.
Nobody doesn't. Apparently everyone hates him.
That's big crime. Free Zaz. Free Zaz.
Free Zaz. They're like, the Deadly Six doesn't deserve to be in anything. They should have been a one-hit wonder.
That's crazy.
But like Ice Spice, what? 2-hit wonder?
Facts.
3-hit wonder? Doesn't stop.
Factual.
Okay, we're putting the cheese on now.
Wow. Is there more sauce in there?
There is. I'm gonna add extra on 2 of them because
Aw.
my cameraman likes extra sauce.
I was literally gonna ask. That's why I was even asking.
Yeah, that's what I did last time too.
Really? You're so kind and compassionate. Get somebody who cares about you guys. Get somebody who engages with your interest and makes food from the cookbook. If you're an Undertale fan, get the Undertale cookbook and make somebody cut the recipes in there.
Make some money.
Ask someone very nicely. They'll probably do it if they like you.
Probably.
If they don't, then you should break up with them.
Okay, I don't know.
If they say no, they probably don't really like you that much. Is that not reasonable? If you ask me to cook something from the freaking,
What? Not everyone has experience with cooking.
you can still try though. I tried when you wanted me to make brownies once, and I said okay, and I tried my
They
best.
make those too. That's not my
See, and they were freaking nasty, but I
They're
still
really
did
good
it.
actually.
You say so. You said we should make them again.
Yeah.
You're right. Let me show them the page.
Now while he's doing that, I'm gonna add the pepperonis on top.
Show me the pepperoni.
These are the pepperonis.
What brand is that?
It's the Myers.
Wow. Look, Myers water is fire. Myers water is the best water they got right now. Best water in the game. Swear to God. The 7 rings in hand. We made these. We put hella salt in there. It was a movie. You said we should do it again for the videos.
Yeah. Guys, I got off work and that was not a good day.
Bro, what happened at work?
It's just I'm not a very social person, so every day is like
Hell.
yes. It's like I'm in the gates of hell and like I'm suffering and like there's no one there to save me. I can't find salvation. But it's fine because I'm like off work. And I'll be on my 2 days off in 3 days, I think.
Yay.
Yeah.
You have 2 days off?
This week, yeah, or next
Oh.
week.
That's pretty swag.
Don't.
That's so exciting. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna eat.
Yeah,
sleep,
yeah. Take a
watch
shower
stuff. Yeah, take a shower.
with the mist setting.
With the mist setting.
Wow.
You guys should all buy some shower heads
From Amazon.
from Amazon. I know that Jeff Bezos is like evil, but
Facts.
that
And bald.
Prime, that Prime
That is true.
is
Yeah, thank God for the Amazon slave labor.
no comment.
It's how it is, bro. They be getting some real racks though in the Amazon warehouses though. At least like that's something. Like at least they get money.
Yeah, you just not let people.
Or like breathe or do anything at all.
Yeah.
You love to see Chef wash your hands. Unfortunately, we also got this in the
Oh,
shop.
look at it.
Okay, good.
I'm gonna
Good.
disperse this.
Put some stickers on it.
Wait. I'm gonna add the freaking.
Yeah, I was gonna go crazy for a second.
Oh boy, we're gonna add the Italian seasoning on.
Wow, it's
So it's nice and flavoring and whatnot.
Do we have ranch?
I think so.
If we don't have ranch, somebody watching this video will die. I don't know who yet. But if your name starts with an A, expect a heart attack to happen real soon.
Okay.
Wow.
Here's the first one. Popping it into the oven. I'm raising the heat.
That's beautiful. How long do we got? Do you see the flash of light in there? Did you see that?
No.
I definitely saw that, and I'm scared. What the flip? Ruby, our stove might explode.
Like a low-key wire thing that he picked it up.
That sounds terrible.
Well, that's not when you work on.
Well, maybe I don't want to die. Okay.
Okay, well that's how it has to be if you want to eat good.
Okay.
Let's see. It says bake for 8 minutes or until cheese is melted and place on broiler and cook for another 1 to 2 minutes until cheese turns golden.
So what is waiting
Just
now?
like K-pop Demon Hunters.
What the hell? Like, you mean golden? Unfortunately, I forgot all the songs in that movie, so I can't read it. Wait, let me edit. I'll edit in a laugh. I think it went over my head. I'm not a real K-pop Demon Hunters fan. I forgot every character's name. I forgot every song. Dynamite.
That's me too.
What was that? Are you okay, Chef?
Pepperoni's so spiced.
I thought you loved spice.
I do, but I was expecting it to hit so hard.
Bro, look at this picture of me as a baby. Do you like it?
Yeah, I like this one too.
Alright, let's go find it. Aww. His big nose. What? Why you hit me?
Oh, stop being mean.
I'm not being mean. I said on his big nose. That could be positive. So we're like just waiting, right?
Yes.
So I can end this part.
End part.
Do you have anything else to say, Egg Chef?
No, taking the trash out.
Wow. Okay, girl boss. Egg Chef, what is going on now?
We took it. Okay, you have to bake it for 8 minutes, and then after that, if the cheese is melted, you broil it for 1 to 2 minutes.
What is broiling?
Broiling is basically when the top one heats up instead of the bottom one. I'm pretty sure. So like the top is toasty. Here's the finished product, guys.
Wow, it's beautiful. Are you satisfied with this, or are you gonna put it back in?
I think I'm satisfied with this.
Wow.
So yeah, chop it up and send pictures.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
You have anything else to say?
No, I'm ready to feast.
Yeah. Now that we're back off the cooking section, which if you didn't like, I don't care because I can do whatever I want because it's my video and I'm having a good time. The cooking video is far, okay? If you didn't like the cooking video, then you can personally come hit me up and we can do battle about it, but that's beside the point. The jukebox feature, there's a jukebox feature. You can customize the music, set it to different laps in the game. It's very simple, so I'm not going to go into too much detail, but that's cool. Sonic franchise always has good music and they're taking advantage of how good their music is. Great, there's a jukebox. So if you don't like some of the songs in the game, just replace them. Pretty cool. Next cool little thing that I wanted to throw into my many cool little things that I've been talking about. The commercials, the hype cycle, have had great ads and commercials. Like this, they didn't have to make the Donnie Carco commercial, but the nostalgia, just everything, it's just fire. It's just a cute little commercial. It's cute, it's fire, it's epic, dinosaur riding. And they didn't have to do all that, but it shows the confidence that they have in the game, and that'll transfer to the one I'm about to show you, because we're about to get in the controversial part of this video. This is the video where we're gonna finally talk about the controversial things, because if you got this far, you're probably a genius, much like me, and you're able to handle the hard conversations, such as the rivalry between Sega and Nintendo coming back. And as someone who hasn't been a fan of Nintendo for probably years now, I'm not going to say too much. Actually, I will. I'm not saying, first of all, if you happen to be a Nintendo fan watching this, follow your heart, do whatever you want. I ain't going to stop you. But me personally, I've seen the decline in the quality of Nintendo games. I've seen how many terrible things that they've done to their fans. They've sued people for millions. They've come for other games like Power World, all the fan games, just everything. After you see all these things, me personally, I can't want to stay a fan, especially with the prices, the Switch, the fact that Joy-Cons don't even work. Like, the list goes on, and it's a super long list. And that's why seeing Sega and Sonic have this much confidence in the brand to even insult Mario, it's pretty fire. Come Race on Our Level commercial, this had people abuzz. This had people talking. It has me talking right now.
We all know that kart racing game. It's great. We don't need to show it to you. But what if you can blast through and race on a whole nother level?
Cute part, it's even a reference to the old commercial. I'm not going to put it on screen because I don't feel like it. I'm going to be honest, I just don't feel like it. It's a reference to an old Sega commercial. Literally brick by brick, step by step. The rivalry from many, many years ago, this is a reference to that. And I like that.
What if you could warp across different dimensions, fully customize and build out your machine, and compete head-to-head?
And I think that's about all I'll show you, but it just goes to say they're very confident in the game, and I am too. And they've dropped all this stuff. They even insulted Nintendo at the Summer Games Fest. They said Nintendo doesn't have crossplay. Duh, of course they don't. They also have online subscription and a million other terrible things, but that's beside the point. They also insulted them at Summer Games Fest, which that started it all. That started all the hype in the summer of this year, and it spiraled from there. And they were doing this at the perfect time when people are discontent more than usual with Nintendo. When the Switch 2 came out, there's not many games on it. People aren't having much fun on Mario Kart. Obviously, most of Nintendo's players are probably kids, so it really probably doesn't affect them at all. But Nintendo's been extra evil lately. People are starting to finally realize, I don't know how, they've been doing terrible things for years. RIP the Etika fundraiser that they sold the Etika Joy-Cons for, if y'all remember that. That was crazy. That was enough for me about 6, 5, however many years ago. I think people just need to be more aware. And speaking of awareness, I think overall, since we're talking about Nintendo, we're talking about fans being unhappy, let's talk about how people were behaving before Sonic Racing Crossworlds got all these trailers. Because if you've seen it, you know this game is very popular. It's very bussin', and people love it. But some fans of the Sonic community seem to be very unhappy early on, and I just wanted to talk about that. Before I get back to the hot topics, I just wanted to show that Vector clip because because I went crazy when I heard that. I know it's super small, like I've said 4 million times in the video, and I'm probably gonna say it again. I know it's small, but I like Vector. I like Scooby-Doo. The reference is cute, okay? When this game was revealed, I was hearing a lot of people say it cost $100, it cost $90, etc. And now that I'm trying to record this video, most of the videos complaining about it are gone. I have, like, this one is just a small YouTuber. I'm not going to beef with a small YouTuber. I am one too, obviously. But most of these people that were being naysayers near the beginning, all the Sonic YouTubers that I was upset about, seem to be completely gone. Like, this channel, and again, don't send hate to any of these people. Like, you're probably not going to. Nobody's watching this. But don't say hate to anybody. This guy, why I'm not excited for Sonic Racing Crossworlds, I don't understand why people, like, what is there to put you off 2 months ago? Like, we haven't played the demo yet. We haven't played anything at this point. In fact, if you did play the demo, you played the PlayStation test, you played the open network test, we were playing tests. We're not even playing the completed game. Like, that's literally the point. Of course they're gonna make it better before it comes out. It's a given. But anyway, I feel like a lot of, like, this guy made this video, Sonic Racing Crossworlds and Cooking Mario Kart. I remember seeing this exact channel making fun of Sonic Racing Crossworlds costing $90, and for some odd reason I just can't find the video anymore. like I swear I'm not, like, crazy. Like, this game was controversial when it was initially revealed, the price. Okay, there we go, a short.
Whoa, Minecraft and Sonic Racing Crossworlds? This is so cool, man. That'll be $90. Sonic Racing Crossworlds Digital Deluxe Edition will cost $90 US.
Okay, let's talk. Let's chat about it, because I think personally, let's start from there. I think that this game is worth $90. I'll say it straight up. I think that everyone is crazy. Every gamer in the world says that they don't like that things cost money. Then they keep costing money because gamers buy them anyway. We know this with the Switch launch. We know this with every Nintendo game in the world. And it's going to keep happening. But if we're talking about Sonic Racing, I stick to, like, indie games on Steam and whatnot. But for the first time in literally years, I see this game, and if you've been watching this video, you know I've been very adamant about it. I think this game is worth it. If I would never pay $100 for a Pokemon game, and these videos feel very disingenuous to me, because we know the industry standard right now is $70 for games, and I've seen a lot of comments of people saying it shouldn't be $70 because it's a kart racer. How does it being a kart racer change its worth? The genre of a game doesn't determine how much it costs. Like, that just doesn't make sense to me. This game has more voice acting, more graphically. It has more graphic fidelity. It has more everything. It literally has more everything than every Sonic game in the past many years. And if you've seen the ads I've shown in this video, you know that this game has probably the most budget of most Sonic games. That's insane. It makes sense, the price. And the game cost $70. Not only have they given us 2 public network tests, they also gave us a demo. You get to choose if you want to play this. And if you want to spend money, that is your choice. You do not have to buy this. You don't have to support it. You can do anything you want with $70, $90. People always say, $70 is food, $90 is this and that. It's always been that way. Gaming has always been buy to play. And I'm not saying that poor people shouldn't have video games or something, because there's people who've been saying that, but there's other games. Like, I will heavily encourage you to go on Steam or anything and play an indie game. We don't have to be just playing Sonic. I've been saying this for years. You can play anything that you want. You don't have to play these big popular AAA games. You can do anything that you want. Other games are cheaper. You can get a game for $5. You can get anything for $10. Steam has a sale all the time. In fact, that contributes to why I think the Sonic price point is worth it. because it's on Steam. It goes on sale. It will go on sale. Sega games, Metaphor, ReFantazio, I bought that for a friend because I'm a good friend. It cost like 70 bucks. 3 months later, it was on sale for 50. Literally 3 months later. It's not like you have to buy it day one. You have to go get it. It's completely fine to not buy it. Better yet, you don't have to buy the DLC. Like, it's not an essential purchase. You don't have to do that. And I don't think people should say it just cost $90, just cost $100. If that's disingenuous, it's just not true. It's just complete cap. Just complete cap. Stuff like this is also completely disingenuous, completely just nonsensical. Pokemon base price costs more than Sonic, DLC costs more than Sonic. Who in their right mind would be surprised that a season pass with a year of content with crossovers wouldn't cost $20? $20 is a good price. for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 packs of DLC. Really? This is $30 for one. It's not like like, I know this is some clickbait upvote engagement. Let me get my Reddit karma up, but this is just ridiculous. Just ridiculous. I go on Reddit to find these posts, but I guess this is what I'm talking about. My game is not $80. It's because it's not. It's literally not. Mario Kart is $80. No DLC yet, and you know it's going to have it. You know it's going to have it. They managed to take Mario Kart from the Wii U, put it on the Switch for 10 years, and sell DLC for it multiple times. You are crazy if you don't think Mario Kart is going to get more DLC. I'm not saying that the game or anything is bad. I don't know. I haven't played it. But let's think critically. Let's think critically. There were a lot of naysayers that have somehow evaporated into thin air when they saw that the game was good and that all the hate was unwarranted, because you cannot see any post now talking about the price. If y'all are being fake about it, it's not about the price then. It's not about the price to you. It's that you think that the game is going to be bad before you know anything about it. Everybody disappeared. I can't hear a peep about the price anymore, and I can't hear a peep of naysaying about anything related to the game. That's crazy to me. Now it's Sega's beating Nintendo. Sega's beating Nintendo. You know, let's look. Sonic called out Nintendo. The beef is back. That, like, be, please, y'all. Please be. Sega just beat Nintendo. Short right there. Sega just beat Nintendo. Sega just destroyed Nintendo. How Sega and Nintendo, like Sega just dissed Nintendo. Like, now it's all that. Now it's, yeah, we're on Team Sega. Oh, yeah, we're in the winning team. But before, it was, we hate this. It costs too much. It's let's get a Switch. Like I think everyone, number one, be real about it. Number two, give things a chance. Like, have an open mind for once. And number three, don't be stupid. Like, don't be a follower. Like, do your own thing. Make your own opinion. Completely unrelated, but I just cannot stand this. Like, just completely random tangent. Sonic fans in Rouge, the obsession is crazy. It's time to get over it. People had this meme going where Rouge just has all her titties sucked out. Oh, we missed the titties. Like, get over it, bro. It's not about being a gooner or body artistic integrity or anything like that. It's just not that deep. It's just not that deep. I don't care if you like women. I like women too. None of this matters. It doesn't matter at all. And the crazy part of this whole meme, it's just cap. Here is what Rouge looks like in the latest game right now. She's literally showing some to the camera, and y'all are complaining. The breasts are there. She's literally the only Sonic character that shows her physique at all. Are y'all being serious about this? Y'all are being serious about this? It doesn't make any sense to me. And they fabricate this. Like, this doesn't exist. This does not exist. It's not real. It is not, like, Sonic fans always fixating on these things that don't matter at all, just making up their own problems. I hate when people do that, bro. Worry about something that matters. This does not matter at all. First of all, if we're talking about a curvy woman should deserve to be in media, that's true. That's facts. She's still there. But okay, let's talk about something else then. How come there's no fat woman characters in Sonic? How come there's no muscular male characters in Sonic? How come just this one character from 20 years ago was sexualized and her design is changing in the modern age. Are you telling me that that characters' designs can change? And if they do change, it's very minimal and not as extreme as what the fandom is saying? Just shut that up. Just shut that up. Okay. I'm eating at Applebee's. My lotion is on my knees. Okay, I'm rubbing it in. I'm telling all my friends. I'm hanging out with Ben. 10 and his aliens. Yeah, what's up? Today I'll be making my Sonic Racing Crossworlds character predictions. The DLC characters are mostly revealed already, and the last one was leaked. As of right now, spoiler alert, we think it's Mega Man. So, yeah, I think the box was released secretly. It might not be. If I had to predict one DLC for that one, I would probably say, if it's not Mega Man, I would say that it's probably DC. DC was my bet the whole time. And yeah, today there's about a lot of Sonic racers that are gonna come out. I don't actually know. I should have been more prepared for this section of the video. I should have been more prepared. But I was not. Okay, you win. You win. I wasn't. Free characters. Okay, yeah. Okay, this is a good picture. Okay, here we go. Okay, if I had to bet on every character, it's just quick, you know, like, who do I think is gonna be? After these, I think this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more free characters. Number one, it's gonna have to be, I'll also draw a little artistic interpretation of the character. It's gonna have to be Red from Angry Birds. This isn't in order, of course. That's a bird. This is not in order, obviously. Red from Angry Birds, definitely one of them. I think they're gonna do another Atlas character. I'll just say anime, because that's what it is. Maybe, okay, Tangle and Whisper, for sure. So far, these are, I feel like that's basically confirmed. Other Sega properties, maybe like Jet Set Radio or Crazy Taxi. I'll put that in the same one. I don't really play those games, so I don't really know for sure. But, oh, for sure, Monkey Ball. And Monkey Ball is basically confirmed already. The banana car was in one of the presentations or whatever. And Nights into Dreams, for sure. So now we have 3 left. What do I think it is? People have been talking about this game called Sakura Wars a lot. I think it might have potential, but I don't know. It's PlayStation exclusive. In my last two, I can't think of anything specifically, so I'm going to say ones that I want. Surge from IDW. 100%. Surge is like the best character in IDW. This says SA, because it's like Sakura, okay? And then Surge. I don't really like her homie Kit, though. Tangle and Whisper from IDW. I think that's basically confirmed because in the credits of the game, it says IDW Publishing. So maybe in the future, like I hope, like you never know. Sage, Whisper, I mean Tangle's Extreme Gear is already in there too. If you've seen it, it was teased very early actually. So I think Surge has a pretty good chance. My last wish, who I want to be in there. I think another Sonic character would be nice. Maybe who's a good Sonic character? They already got Metal Sonic. How about, who do you guys think? I'll give you a second to think while I think. They have most of the Sonic, like main Sonic characters in there already. People want Mephiles. I think Mephiles would be a good pick from Sonic. It's, he's a villain. He recently was in Shadow Sonic Generations. It's got potential. So yeah, thank you for coming to my DLC free update prediction tier list. People have been surprised how good it's selling. I don't know why. That's it. That's all. There was a lot of players in the beta. It's climbing the chart. It looks like it's doing great. People aren't even thinking. This is just Steam. People are not thinking about Xbox, PlayStation, and it's on Switch and Switch 2. It's on every platform. Crossplay is a giant boost for a game, especially for groups of friends. That's it. One thing I want to talk about in this video, I've been talking for a whole hour now, so if you watched this far, thanks again. I've been talking for a minute, and I've been talking about everything that I could think of. And one of the last things I want to say, I want to do a duress. Of course, since I criticized Mario Kart and Nintendo, Sega, Sonic is not getting off scot-free. I just wanted to say my small critiques on the game so far. I think that the sponsorships are kind of weird. Like I have no plans to put any of these stickers on my car, but they were doing it for a rack, a brick, a stack, a flip, whatever. So it's not that bad. It's not like they're just throwing it in my face and making me watch ads and stuff. People are gonna have to choose to put this on their car. So you might see somebody repping Alienware, but it's probably not very likely. You might see Puma, you might see Samsung. I might put one on there to be funny, like a Haichu car. Like, that sounds stupid. so I might. Like, this isn't that bad. It is weird, though. And some people... Okay, we've talked about the DLC. Let's talk about the DLC more. Sonic Racing Crossworlds DLC. Let's just look it up. I don't care about editing anymore. I don't care. People have said that it is odd that 3 of them are Nickelodeon, and I could agree. That makes sense. Like, that's it. Those are my 2 things that I think are bad. I think SpongeBob and Patrick are fine. Steve, Minecraft, SpongeBob, Avatar, potentially Mega Man, Pac-Man, and then Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I think SpongeBob and TMNT, they have potential, but Avatar is kind of a stretch. Minecraft, Mega Man, Pac-Man, I think are perfect for this game. But besides that, I don't really have much to complain about. Like, I think that's about it. They have everything I want. Maybe, one thing while I was playing. I felt sometimes when you're playing online, the race you would think that you're behind somebody, but you're really in front of them, and then you would lose, but then the race ends and you're actually in first place. It was a network test though, so that's probably why, but if that's in the main game, that could be weird. The DLC, not having voices is a terrible decision. That's probably the worst part by far. I could be fine with all the DLC, but some of them not having voices is just not good. For Minecraft, that could pass. For Pac-Man, it might be able to pass depending on what effects they have. Instead, they don't have any voice. Not having interactions with other characters, that makes sense, because SpongeBob and Patrick would add 200 more voice lines that they have to record, like whatever. But them not having voices at all, it's kind of just like they were modded in, and I could see that being why people don't like the DLC as much. But like I said, you don't have to borrow it from the provider. But I just think that all that's weird, personally. Like the Werehog pre-order bonus has no voice. Like, I pre-ordered that joint. I have a empty Werehog, my boneless Werehog. Like, he's cool, but he doesn't have a voice. Like, that's not great. Like, Joker didn't have a voice either, but one character that does have a voice is Miku. So I'm thinking, well, first of all, Miku, Sega has access to the whole voice bank or whatever. That's probably why. But I'm thinking other characters might in the future get voices. I hope. I truly hope. Depending on... Maybe the game will be successful enough for them to be like, oh, we should add voices. That's what more people need to complain about. I think that's the biggest problem with this game. The DLC, it's not the price. It's that they don't have voices. And I think that's it. Do I have anything else to talk about, y'all? It's Sonic Racing all around the world. Like, okay. I think I'm done. I think I'm actually done. Okay. Well, this, feels weird getting to the end of an hour-long video and not having, like, something crazy to say after. But I'm not mad. My head is clear. I will say, the Sonic Racing. I'm finishing this up 8 hours before the game comes out for the early access deluxe edition. So I will be playing it in 8 hours. Maybe I'll make another video about my further thoughts, but I might not. Earlier in this video, I talked about how people need to be more open, try new things and whatnot. I say that a lot, and I truly believe that. And since I was trying a new thing by making this video, maybe I'll get back to streaming someday. Maybe I'll. Nah, I mean, none of y'all were watching my streams. You don't know I was a streamer anyway, so maybe I'll get back to streaming. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll talk about some indie games. I always wanted to make a video talking about indie games because there are some very good developers out in the world that I think deserve a little more attention, even from a small voice like me. So yeah. At first, most of this video was scripted, but as I got closer to release and I got more excited, I was just like, yeah, whatever. I just threw the whole script away. It was like 5 pages long. But I had fun making this video. Like, for real, thank you for coming. For real. Shout out the person who bought this game for me. Shout out the people who are going to play it with me. And shout out everybody in the community for entertaining me in the meantime. I'm gonna put on some people on screen that I was watching during the hype cycle up to release. You know, I was in their streams, I was watching their videos, they kept me updated and whatnot. I'm gonna just put some screenshots up, and then I'm a last minute candle review. I like my own candle company candle, so I'm gonna just throw a little review in there, just a little sweet review at the end. Stapler candle reviews. This one, our own candle company, River Rock. I didn't like this one, so I put it in the bathroom. It doesn't really smell like anything. Cozy by the fire. It kind of smells like ketchup, which is weird. Lavender. It was alright. And whatever this one is. Butt Naked. Wow, what an odd name. Ew. See, that's how I know you're a freak. Because why you leave a skid mark? Why you leave a skid mark right there, bro? What an oddball.
My name is Andre, and I approve this message.